Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Project. In this module, I want to show you how you can resolve overallocated resources and how to use resource leveling. So on the screen, I've got some tasks with some resources allocated and some different types. So this task, for example, task C, has a constraint on it that must start today. So if I double click into that task, you can see must start on Tuesday the 15th, which is today. Click OK to that one. Also, this task has a priority of 700. Now remember, the default priority for tasks is 500. If I just double click on that one, you can change that priority on the general tab. You have priority is 500 as default. It goes from 1 to 1,000, where 1,000 is more important than one with a priority of 1. Click OK. So that one there, 700, is more important than that one. And you can see the constraints there. So I've added the priority column. I have added the constraint type column. Must start on. Now you can see down the left-hand side that I've got some red men where people are over allocating. I've done that on purpose. So what you've got on the resource tab is this area here where it says level. It says level resource, so you can select a person. So for example, if I select Anne and then level, it will level Anne if Anne was over allocated. I don't think Anne is. So let's have a look at Ben, one of these. Let's level a resource. And we've got Ben there. So let's level Ben. So I've leveled Ben, and what it's done there, it's moved one of these tasks to sort Ben out. Now you've got an option there to clear leveling, which I will do. Okay. So that comes back and we're all red again. Now, if I go level all, that has split some of these tasks. So this one hasn't moved, but it's got longer. If I clear leveling, so it's gone to 4 days, clear leveling, all, it's gone back to 2 days. So that's what the leveling did. It extended that. I'll do it again, level all. So to make that so nobody's over allocated, that can't move, so it's gone longer. This one hasn't moved because it's got a priority of 700. That's why it went longer, can't move. This one's got a constraint on, so it didn't move, must finish on, that didn't move. And the other one at the top there was split. Now you can always clear leveling, okay, if you're not happy with the result. So I've just cleared leveling there. Now you've got leveling options where you can change this to be level by day, which is on at the minute, and to be honest, that's what it would be for this project because the day just durations in days. But if you had weeks or months, you could use that, or hours or minutes. I'll leave it on days. You've got the option there to level the entire project or just a certain part of the project. I'll leave that on entire. And then you've got this standard option down the bottom here where you can change it to ID only, the ID being the task number, or priority first and then standard. So priority, this column first and then standard. I'm going to put that back to standard. So what's standard looking at? So it looks at various things, including the priority and including the task number. It also looks at the actual start date, the constraints, if there are any, must finish on, the relationships, links, resource availability, and the priority and the actual task order as well. So it looks at all of those things, standard. So you can change it if you so wish or not. Now you've also got the top there, manual and automatic. What's the difference? Well, the one we've just done there was manual. I'm going to run leveling manually. But if I put this to automatic and then click OK, it automatically cleared everything. It did everything straight away. Now, that is a bit of a dangerous thing to do when you've got a load of tasks as I have there, because although it's highlighted things that have moved, you might not have seen that, and if there's a lot of tasks, they might have shot across the screen. So how it should work, if I just clear level in there, okay, bring it back. Automatic is still on, so if I do a task down here, out of the way, task A1, right, and I allocate somebody that's already, say, Bill, is already down to do a task today. So if I allocate Bill on this one, so Bill, assign Bill. Now you see what happened there? It shoved Bill to the next available spot because I've got automatic leveling on. Now that again can be off-putting, but if you know you've got it on, and it'll be on for all projects, not just this one, you just have to watch when you allocate resources. If they suddenly move or the task moves, you know that you've got automatic leveling on. Now that might be okay. It's come to the end here. Not red, nobody's red. If I close this down, in fact, I can just leave that there. Actually, I'll do another task. I'll do task B1, and again, that'll be today. I'll do a 2-day duration, and I'll allocate somebody else that's going to be over allocated. So I'm looking at, I'll go for Carol. So there's a 2-day task. Carol is on that task. So this should be a clash. So click on her, assign, shift, move straight away. Look. So now it's not clashing. There's no red men. If I go back into leveling options and take that off and put it back to manual, okay, and then do a different one. So I'll do that again. Task C1. I'll just leave it on 1 day. And I will allocate somebody who is, I will allocate Bill again. So Bill, assign. Now it's going red because he is doubled up on 2 separate tasks. And that's what it's all about, whether you've got it on manual or whether you've got it on automatic. So now it's on manual, I'll have to do it myself. I get the same result as I would have if it had been on automatic. So that's what I want to talk about in this video. That's all I want to mention, but just be aware, if you're changing the priorities, it will affect the leveling options. If you're putting a constraint on, that will also affect it. Resource availability affects it, and any links that you might have or slack in the project, it will also affect it. You've got 2 options, manual or automatic. If you're just populating the resources from first beginning of the project, put it on automatic is quite useful because it will move and you'll see that straight away and maybe allocate somebody else. So hopefully that information was of use. Thank you for your time. I'll catch you in the next one.